Well, welcome back to another video. It's been quite a while. Well, I feel like it's been quite a while. I am missing a certain feature that I had before last time I made a video. Anyways, I'm still on vacation, hence the attire. So it's the end of 2018, it's December 31st right now, and that's when I'm recording this. So it will be Happy New Year if you're watching it, because most likely it is the new year by the time you're watching this. I just wanted to talk about games that I have played in 2018. Not all of them are 2018 titles, and also note I am exclusively a PC gamer, so there is no echo chamber of PS4 exclusives. There's a lot of games on this list here that I've played that were not released in 2018. So first I'll go through the 2018 list. So what games I played in 2018, so we can get that out of the way. And then I'll go through and talk about some games I played, some 2017 games, 2016 games, even a 2012 game, which I'll get to that at the end. So the way I'll do this, I'll start on every section of the years with the game I played the least, going up to the one I played the most. Let's talk about Vampire. That's the game I'm playing currently. I've been really wanting to play this game for a while. I've already put 19 hours in it. I got it on the winter sale. Really fun. I've been enjoying it. Can't really comment too much about it. There is a bit of annoyance with the game where you have to, if you have a Ryzen CPU, or I think if you have any CPU that's more than 4 cores, so if you have an 8-core processor, maybe even a 6-core processor, the game will load extremely slowly in the menus and whenever you're transitioning to different locations. So you would have to go into your task manager and set the cores they want. It's a really dumb workaround, but it works. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the third game of the trilogy. I played that game this year. I mean, it didn't really leave a lasting impression. There were some really cool scenes in it, cinematic instances, cinematic moments. Some really cool cinematic moments, I would say. But overall, after I played it, I kind of didn't want to play it anymore after I finished the campaign. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was okay, very graphically pretty, by the way. So really great to look at if you wanted to stress your system out. For BR games, the only one I really would put worth mentioning that I played this year that came out in 2018 is Ring of Elysium. I played it with my friends. We played about 25 hours of it. It's a fun game. I think it's one of the BRs that we had the most fun with because you can just glide around on mountaintops, and it was just kind of entertaining to play it, and it was free. And so that's the only BR that's going to be mentioned on this list of games that I played, because there's some other ones, like PUBG and Fortnite, and I played them in 2018, but it's really not worth mentioning, even though I just mentioned it. So I guess that's that. Another multiplayer game me and my friends played a bit is what is it? War. I already am forgetting this one. This is one I actually forgot to put on the list. Like when I was making this list, I was kind of going through Steam and I was like, oh right, there was another game. What was that game? Didn't we play Warhammer Vermintide 2 this year? Fun game to play. Really fun to play game for friends, the Left 4 Dead type game. But I think the lasting impression, it just didn't really hold with me after it. After I played it, I kind of got over it. So that's kind of my thing with Warhammer Vermintide 2. Played it. It was a decent game, but kind of forgettable. Just a quick mention. I remember I mentioned this in a Steam summer sale. Freeman Guerrilla Warfare. I played that for 37 hours. Notes are down here, so when I'm looking down, these are notes because I don't remember anything I planned for this video. And the monitor is over there if I'm looking over there. Whatever. Yeah, Freeman Guerrilla Warfare, fun game. Put 37 hours into it. Kind of a Mountain Blade shooter. I talked about it before in a Steam summer sale if you want to check that one out. Ooh boy, Final Fantasy 15. I'm already at that point. What can I say about Final Fantasy 15? Final Fantasy 15, how did I put 26 hours into this game? Final Fantasy 15 is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. It's terrible. It's I don't care that Fallout 76 came out or what Atlas came out and all these terrible games or Quiet Man. I didn't play those games. I was really hyped for the PC release of Final Fantasy 15. And when I played the demo, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Runs pretty well. I'm going to totally get this. I got it finally. Played it. Wow. Biggest disappointment. Biggest disappointment of 2018 for me personally. The story is terrible. And wow, am glad I am done with it. I immediately uninstalled it when I finished the game. Do not get Final Fantasy 15 on any platform, not just on PC. Don't get it anywhere. Don't be distracted by the pretty visuals. Everything else about the game is utter trash, in my opinion. And we're moving on to another game that was a disappointment. Madden 18. I no longer have Origins on my PC, so we'll just say that about Madden 18 on PC. All right, so we're going to come to 2 games that came out in 2018 that will compete for my favorite game of this year. The first one is Kingdom Come Deliverance. Put 88 hours in this game. I did do a review on it, but looking back, I actually am very fond of this game. Because I know in the review I said wait till get it on sale because it is really buggy, which is true. I haven't played it recently, but I'm pretty sure they fixed a lot. So I think at this point it might be a really good game to get and to play. I really enjoyed my time with it. It did have a bittersweet feeling at the end where I kind of finished the game and I was kind of bummed out about it because it kind of just ends and it didn't have that replayability that I would like to have. A lot of it had to do with the bugs because I played it pretty early, where you're doing a quest and you're not sure if the quest is bugged or if you're just not doing it right, so it got kind of frustrating to play it. But it was one of my favorite games that I played this year. I enjoyed my time immensely with Kingdom Come Deliverance. It was a good game. I enjoyed it, but I don't know if it's gonna top my enjoyment from the next game. And the next game is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I put 89 hours. I actually played both Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins in the same year. I'll get into Origins a little bit later because that's a 2017 game. But I played a lot of the new Assassin's Creed games this year, and I still want to go back and play it more. Like, I still want to play more Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which would probably make it my favorite game this year, just because I want to still play it more. Like, I still want to go in and play the game, but I just need a reason to. And I'll get into the DLCs in a second. It was very enjoyable for me. I really like the RPG elements. I like the exploration. The graphics were great. The story was fun. Cassandra's the best. And I just really like this game. It's really long. I didn't really have that many issues that other people had with Experience where they got stuck on the main quest because I was getting super distracted with all the side quests and I really like doing all of them. I like to help the people of Greece as just a messenger person. If you know you're going to like the style of game, I would highly recommend it. If you don't have that much time to play it, it possibly might not be the best game to get. I would wait for it to go on sale so you can get the microtransactions. So you can go into the store and do the experience boost and then you would be able to do it more, which I would wait for it to go on a really deep sale before you do that because buying anything from the shop in a single player game is just scummy, dude. That's one problem. That's one of the bigger problems I had with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The microtransactions are so dumb. And I'm really looking forward to playing the DLCs if they could just release the DLCs as one DLC. Like, why release it episodic episodes? Like, I played the episode, I don't know, it was like a few weeks ago, and I'm just like waiting. I'm like, that's kind of how my mindset is with 2018 with the games. Very frustrating because the 2 favorite games I've had so far are very frustrating after you finish playing them with the DLCs. Okay, so I just want to go through some of the 2017 games I played in 2018. I also just started Divinity 2 Original Sin. Really fun game so far. I only put like 19 hours or maybe kind of 15 hours in the main campaign so far. Another game we picked up and played again this year. I don't remember if we started this in 2017 or we just exclusively played it in 2018, but it's Ghost Recon Wildlands. I think we played that more last year, but one of my friends has finally got a gaming PC. Wrong side. Finally got a gaming PC, and so he started to pick up Wildlands, and we started playing it again with him. Really fun game. We played a decent amount of it. Slay the Spire, I played that a little bit last year. Still play it on and off in 2018. Game worth mentioning because it's a really fun card game. And Total War Warhammer 2, of course. I think we played more co-op campaigns than single-player campaigns because I burnt myself out really hard on the first Warhammer. I put a ton of hours into that. I played Assassin's Creed Origins, really fun game, and I pretty much played Odyssey almost maybe less than a month after it. So I played a lot of the Assassin's Creed games like right after each other, and I still am not tired of it. So I really like the new direction, the new formula. Now, some 2016 games that are worth mentioning, because like I'm just a normal gamer, right? I don't play things up to date most of the time. A lot of times I'm playing things after release. Black Desert Online came out with a new class. I had a video out about that. That was really fun, but I didn't play it too long. But you know, BDO is a game you kind of go back to every once in a while, even though I didn't really care to go back for the Archer class. Stellaris is a new game I picked up from the winter sale of 2018. So let's play a game I play with my friends if they're playing it. Sometimes I see them playing it, I just go play Vampire instead. So we'll see how much more I play of Stellaris. Planet Coaster, always a game worth mentioning because that's something you can just jump into whenever you feel like it and play more. And another game that I played a lot more than I did when it came out was No Man's Sky. They had so many new updates, and I put a good amount of hours. Now I have a total of like 84 hours total played in that game. And so it was just one of the 2016 games that I probably played the most in 2018 instead of the year it came out, which is kind of a trend. It's more of like the Ubisoft trend, always play Ubisoft games 1 year later. All right, so the last game I want to talk about is going to be a 2012 game, and it's Diablo 3. Right? Do you guys have phones? So, do you not have phones? That thing. I still play a lot of Diablo 3. I mean, I played at least 44 hours of it, so it's definitely worth mentioning it. Me and my friend started to play it a lot more too, so we played more, jump in on the seasons. We play for maybe 20 or so hours each season that came out this year. I think we only played for like 2 seasons possibly. Yeah, so those are the games that are worth mentioning. I'll put the list again of all the games that I dabbled with this year that have some sort of hours into it. Overall, I would say 2018, it was kind of I feel kind of like it's a bland year to me. Assassin's Creed Odyssey kind of helped save it at the end and made it more fun. There hasn't really been any good MMOs that were out. I mean, I know I played a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online, but there hasn't really been any new MMOs. So I don't know. I don't know what's coming up in 2019 as much. Bannerlord's never coming out. Cyberpunk 22 probably isn't coming out in 2019. There's no way. Maybe if we're lucky, it's 2020 game. So I'm not even sure. Like the only game I'm really looking forward to in 2019 is Division 2, because me and my friends and I had a lot of fun with the first Division. Yeah, well, like after a year or so after the first Division, when they did all the changes. So in terms of looking forward to stuff, I don't even know the games I'm looking forward to. I don't even know if they're releasing in 2019, which is kind of sad. But I have a lot of games to play already. Maybe I'll play Divinity 2 for the rest of the year. This was mainly a video so I can practice editing in DaVinci, by the way. So it wasn't really intentional for quality. So if you watched up to this point, I thank you for your time of me rambling about stuff. Oh yeah, there's no green screen, obviously, if you haven't noticed. It's over there. Happy New Year. Have a good year. Maybe I'll make videos this year. Maybe I won't. No promises, no resolutions. No nothing. All right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like the video, ring the bell if you want to get notified of like the one other video I'll probably release this year. And yeah, this is supposed to be like the vacation look. Like, oh, I'm on vacation, so I'm in like a robe and stuff. But I don't actually even wear a robe on vacation. I just wear like sweatshirts. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Layers, dude. Layers. Okay, I'm done with this. All right. I only have like 7 minutes left on the thing. I use almost 64 gigs recording this. Are you guys happy now? Are you guys happy now? I'm going home.